Hey, what's up, everybody, folks? Welcome back. Welcome back to the crypt. And just thanks for the new people coming in, the new members. I know there might be a couple of people streaming now, but there's always a replay, so that's why I'm kind of okay with it. But yeah, what's up? So tonight, if you ever got a laugh out of my channel before, tonight would be the night to either subscribe and like and possibly donate if you want, because I don't know how long this video will be up for because of the subject matter that I'm going to be talking about and showing tonight. I will say this. I know Rev is as much to blame for with the children as Shanny, but I think he really needs to get out of this situation. I mean, here's a guy that is kind of just being used at this point. I mean, well deserved, but still used nonetheless. Hey, Cindy, what's up? So without further ado, let's get into it. So, first of all, hey Sam, what's up? Carrie, what's up, Carrie? Yeah, so I want to start a new hashtag. And this is what's called hashtag #SetRevFree. And we can do it. We need to get, I want to get to have a private conversation with him. You know, and like I said, I am not making any excuses for what he has done. But if that is the truth and it's all him, even despite that 911 call I heard, then he needs to get away from her. He needs to get away from Shanny and rethink his life choices. So here is this tree stream he was trying to get some donos from. And then I will play the video from that one. But I really think he really needs to step away from this Shanny. I don't think it's good for him. And so there was a video appropriately titled "Get Shanny a Fat Bastard," which is like you know, like the stream, folks. Yeah, put some closed caption. Oh, thank you, Crash. What's up, Crash Cooter? Welcome to the crypt. We crazy here, but it's all in good fun.
Well, guys, don't think I'm perverse in any way. Like Shanny just straight up said, put her ass in the shot.
Ew.
So that's what I'm doing. Like, but you can still see me, baby, me. You know. So what the hell is up, guys?
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
How you doing? I'll pause the classical number.
I'll lower him a little bit. And all those fans, man, to cool that big woman off. But like I said, I'll never think it's not 100% him, you know? I feel personally when it comes to blame, it should always be 50-50, you know?
You want to learn about Jesus? Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, thank you. I enjoy doing it.
Oh my God. I know, the music's gone now.
Yeah, but that's
What's up, Marty Flanders? It's right here. That's Shanny's butt. She said put it on, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing the attitude here. No, don't boot. It's all right. You don't have to boot the black rim glasses individual. It is what it is. All right. Okay, I mean, that's the shot. Yeah, that's the shot right there. we'll keep it going, you know, folks. It's crazy. But I got the OBS working pretty good on this system. I like the way it looks too. It's not bad.
I mean, you know, what I'm gonna try to prove tonight is this man is not only in denial. You know, his brain left the crazy farm a long time ago, before he ever met Shanny. At least back in from 2012, which I'm going to show in a bit after this video. So I think just someone like Shanny made him worse. So I do feel like this is a degree of Stockholm, my opinion, of course. But Stockholm nonetheless. And he's just going to get worse and worse with someone like her, because he was not good to begin with. Whether that was from the alcoholism or losing his mother or, you know, whatever. Maybe everything. But it just has gotten steadily, progressively worse being with her. To take care of her.
Wow, that's going to kill me on copyright.
Yes.
Steven Spielberg music will always get you copyrighted. The streaming layer? Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't need that, though. But if you guys could hook us up, man, you know, I put the link in there. If you could hook Shanny up with a fat bastard.
I don't get why Shanny herself can't ask for these things. Why does it always have to be Rev? You know, she makes him do everything. And it's so weird, because sometimes he'll fight back and be like, no, you do it. And then sometimes he'll be, you know what, I think he's like this because he's hungry, because later on in another video, well, after he eats, now he's like, I don't care, will you shut up?
So here's I'm going to give you this treat stream.
This is from today.
Like over and over again. That's going to pop up a lot. And look through the list and look for the fat bastard.
It's like 3,500 calories, Carrie. She don't need that.
Amazing. This system is great, but man, everything is slow. Just everything is slow.
Well, I know that it was like kind of yesterday into today, because today he kept on asking for it, and people, they don't want to treat stream Shanny. You know, I mean, really, there is food pantries if she's really that starving and hard up.
Gavin is fine, and he's all good. Thank you, Mercedes.
Yeah.
Pixie Girl says hi. She said hi. You can't hear that.
I mean, it really makes me feel sorry for anybody else who has, like, just maybe a single mom and has a kid, and that maybe that kid might be on something where you're trying to, like, leave money if something happens to you, thinking, you know what, they'll be okay. But obviously that didn't turn out like that. I mean, if I was Rev, I would try to make amends with the uncle to have something close to a father figure in his life, because he really needs some direction, more from getting from her over there.
So that's why I'm streaming, is really to get her a fat bastard.
Hey, Jelly Bean, what's up?
Where's Watermelon? She's not around. Neither one of the cats are around right now. Gavin's a boy.
We ate him.
No, the fat bastard is listed on the treat stream. Go to my treat stream. Okay, I'll do it for your real time. Okay? No, that's not right. I am going to go down in the corner, and you
and get a job.
are going to see the display capture. Great. Now, I'm going to bring up my window, and we're going to go boom. Here is the treat stream. Okay? Now you look through the list here. God, that's how slow this system is. It's a good system. It's just
I love that, like, in all these chats, no matter what they do, everyone's always like, so what are you guys doing for the kids? Are you trying to get in the back? You trying to get a job? You trying to apply for some assistance? And anything at all? And they never respond.
Everything is slow.
Of course.
Here, to see it scroll down to the fat bastard already. It's the wow, this is so slow. It's right at the top, actually. It's $21.77 for the fat bastard. It's the best cheesesteak on the planet. So that's what I'm doing, folks. That's where
Does he want to fatten her up? Is that what this is?
So I did that for you. Display capture off, camera unlocked, and we go back to where we were. Just like that. See, that was easy. There we go. So that's it. It's really easy to do. And
Alright.
Shanny gets the food she needs. She needs some food.
No, she
Shanny
don't.
needs food. She needs
How about a nice salad? Nice Cobb salad, huh?
I've gone to the usual suspects in terms of getting help, and they're like, well, we're tapped out too. Everybody's suffering. Like, what the hell do you want?
I think he's talking about his pal Gino.
Everybody's suffering,
money.
and that's the truth. Like, everybody.
Rev, stop. You're making me sick.
So that's it. You know? It is what it is.
Hey, grass spreader.
Sharing audio with a Mac is very weird.
Is that what your hypothesis is, that he wants to just fatten her up because he knows that she won't mess with him, she won't get slappy with him if Big Shanny's fed? No, that's good. That's a good theory. You're probably right.
Okay. Yeah, it's a sandwich. It's a sub.
That's a lot for one sandwich. It's crazy.
Wow, the chat's nuts. We don't have any money on the EBT card, Crochet. There's no money left on the EBT card, so we're literally starving, you know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, thank you, Sailing Mac. That's
awesome.
the link you go to, and it's really easy to do.
Wow, Carrie, it's been 2 months already. Crazy.
No, I'm doing this because I wanted to. We get more EBT on the 1st, hopefully.
See, crying about EBT because I'm sure that those kids were taken off.
Lobster tails, yep.
Life is finally catching up with these two.
It just happened that way, Mercedes. Stuff has been extremely expensive.
All right. And you're right. You're absolutely right. Like, see, I keep telling them that. There is 5 minutes down the road, there's a church where he is that will do a food pantry, food bank. It's almost like a store. You walk in, they got aisles. Like, as I looked it up, I told him about it. I'm like, there is places, you know. I mean, yeah, you'll have a lot of rice and pasta and stuff, but hey, it's better than starving. They don't need $21 sandwiches, that's for sure.
Yeah, my stomach's growling, but it is most of the time.
Oh, no problem.
The one for the boys doesn't apply right now. If you bought it first, we'd eat it, but the one for the boys, they're not here, so.
Yeah, you should think about that. There should be a deeper meaning, Rev.
All she needs is 1 sub. That's all she needs, guys. You know.
One huge sub.
Yeah, it is. It's rough. Whatever, you know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I really, really feel bad for those kids. Can you imagine if this was your mom? This tub of lard over here, just laying here, doing nothing. Dirty green screen that's got a stain on it. You know, like, can you imagine? Oh, I couldn't. I'd be too damn embarrassed. And that's why I'm, like, so sick of this. There's people that, oh my God, I had a scare in my life, and then they fix it. Everyone makes mistakes. But she's just leading into it, and she's just, all right, I guess I lost my kids. What a jerk. I mean, in my opinion.
Well, we're hungry enough. I mean, both of us are hungry enough to get the stuff, so if you guys want to go for it, go for it. The Sailing Mac keeps giving you the link. I appreciate that.
Yeah. What is he doing?
I see that. I see that offer, Drag.
It's today. It's actually ongoing. It's actually ongoing because there is a, like I said, here, let me show you this. There is still on his treat stream these things. $18 for a Wendy's. But you know what? Someone did get him a Wendy's, but they said you eat it. But here, I'm going to show that. But there's a couple of different ones, but they're all very expensive. But yeah, but there's there, you know, just so you know. Oh, that stain came from him. Hey Nora, what's up?
I don't. It doesn't really. Yeah, it doesn't really look like I'm getting any help around here. Okay, this is the stream. It says it right in there. If you want a treat stream, you can. Okay, but the attitude of most people around here is just not in my purview of wanting to deal with it so much. So I'm gonna say bye to you folks, and if you want to hook up Shanny with some food, that'd be great. Dragnot, thank you a lot for your offer, because I know you do bring people in. You have people watch you. Thank you for your offer. I'll think about that. All right. God bless all you guys. I'm peacing out because this is kind of rough.
I bet it is kind of rough, Rev. I really do. Yeah. What I want to show you guys, there is this. Rev. This ain't the first time he's done crazy things. Rev is no stranger to controversy. I don't know if you guys know, but he talked on the Alex Jones show a little while back. And he actually got in trouble because he started to mention weapons and stuff that he had and that he apparently wasn't supposed to have. So what I'm talking about is this article right here. Man sent to psych ward for religious beliefs. Well, that's what he said. And it says when he was 28-year-old alleged web designer Jason was at his house on August 8th when a police officer came and told him, and this is like before he met Shanny, turn on the porch lights outside. He wanted to speak to him, knowing that he had done nothing wrong. Jason complied, as he and other law enforcement should know Jason Egroff is not stupid or naive. Well, I guess people change. And since that he had not complied with the officer's request, things got ugly, of course. So yeah, so what this is, he went to the nut house because he threatened to shoot some well, if you look in the article, some political people. He was very angry on the show. Yeah. So, I just want to show you guys this is not the first time that Rev has done things crazy. He is no stranger to this. Okay, so after that, they actually get some. They get their food, or someone buys Rev a McDonald's, a Wendy's, because if you saw, there was a Wendy's thing up there. I'm gonna lower this a little bit because it really sounds like shit. $600 mic. Okay, no problem, Nora. That's fair. Yes, exactly, Carrie. Weapons he still has. Just I basically am watching these recent videos from today and showing Rev's behavior of insanity. He don't got it all there. And if you didn't have it all there before you even got with this big fat manipulator, then you definitely don't have it all there to leave. Especially if you are being mentally abused by the situation, causing you to be physically abusive to other people, almost like her lapdog, so to speak. Ah. No. Damn, that sounds horrible. Exactly. No, that's the report from 2012. He went on to Alex Jones' channel, and he was threatening politicians and the current president, sitting president, with the weapons that he allegedly had in his house, which caused somebody, a friend of his, to call the police and have the police show up and put him in a 5150, which is the psych ward, for about a week or two. But thanks for asking. Like the stream, folks. Yeah. They're that high. Hey, you know. Yeah. I know. No, I'll call bullshit on that. It's not that they want you guys to fight amongst each other. It's just that, Shanny, you're really heavy. You're almost probably triple the size of your boyfriend here. He looks like he's starving. You look like you could probably go another day too. That's what people are trying to say. Like, oh, I want some of those. Does he? I don't know if he even has an Instagram. If he did, it'd probably be called like Rev News or Revelation News or Real Rev News or something along the lines of sounding like that. He's not really creative. Yeah. He's scared. He's waiting for that arm to come back and smack him. Thank you, Jesus. Did you say thank you? Yeah, thank you, Jesus, for having this woman to share her food with. That's great. Thank you, brothers. Bullshit. You don't hear them, or I'll raise them up. Yeah. Oh. There we go.
I don't think I've ever had.
They didn't change it all.
Just really windy, you know what I mean?
Oh, this is a chicken sandwich.
What the hell?
This is a chicken club, dude.
Okay.
All right. Hey,
Well, here's hoping.
Well, that must have randomly showed up because I could have sworn I added a Dave Thomas single hamburger to that. Whatever. That's great song.
The nuggets have really no flavor.
I taste it.
Let me see the fries.
They're good.
Mm-hmm.
What about now? It's better, right?
They're better dumped in a Frosty.
It'll be pretty good in frosty.
All right, cool.
Real good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for the foods.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think when I switched it from that article to them, I didn't put on the audio thing. But thanks for letting me know.
This one goes out to JPM. Thank you.
Hey, Hat Man, what's up, dude?
But both of us need to eat, so.
Lower pin job.
Hello, Katie.
And like I said, all I'm saying is I really feel like, you know, he's definitely being abused here. And probably being forced to do what she wants him to do, or what she wants her to do. So it is not right, you know. And until I see otherwise, I think she apparently that 911 call, he wasn't even there. He left the house. So when the police came and took the kids away, Rev wasn't even in the house. So it's really interesting. Yes.
That's good. Just saying you scammed them by
Hey
eating
Brett,
food.
what's up?
I was asking for a treat stream for Shannon. And they put a message.
And I hate that. Like, why can't she ask for her own food? But if you guys look on these comments on the side, they're great. You're breaking your promise. Scam. Why don't they want to feed you? It's because Shanny would eat all the time. And 2 years ago, she would get these big, extravagant meals and then make a joke that she was going to throw the kids and Rev the table scraps. And she did more than once.
They're really disgusting. Look at these.
Horrible people, man. Really bad people.
No one's horrible for eating,
I split it with her.
right? We're just gonna enjoy our food, let them talk, man.
Yeah, and it's really good, so I appreciate it.
Same.
Shanny's doing this to, mess with people. Like, haha, I got his food. You're never going to stop me.
I could not sit here and eat this alone with her here. Like, give me a break.
No, and if I got something, I couldn't sit there and eat it alone with.
I mean, it all comes back to, does everyone think that if Rev would have had more sexual partners in life, maybe he would know just to walk away from this mess? I mean, there is nothing here. I think in any relationship, you need both parties to bring something to the table to make it beneficial. Shanny brings nothing to the table. She is gross. She's disgusting. Oh, thanks, Nora.
Nora S. has just donated $10 through Super Chat. Don't have Cash App, best I can do.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you for being here. But you know what I mean, guys?
We care.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do. Some of the people should learn that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think you should learn your lesson and not try to pit people against each other like that. Sorry. There is no scam with sharing food. I didn't do anything. I didn't agree to nothing.
Well, that person's never going to give again. I don't care. It was meant to be.
I never seen Shanny share the food that was ever given to them the other way. Just saying, anytime like they had the bonefish grill or anything and Shanny got the food, she never shared it to Jason or her 2 children. Just throwing that out there.
Malicious.
So it is one-sided.
So if you're going to be like that, Shanny gets half of it then. I should not. You should eat the whole thing, bro. But thank you either way.
I mean, this is not a life you want to
Maybe
strive
learn not to
for.
be malicious. I'm just saying. Maybe learn not to be malicious.
I agree.
Maybe learn not to pit people against each other. And maybe don't be coming on to another woman's man.
Who's coming on to Rev? Come on. Yo, who's the crazy lady? Come on, show me.
No, I mean, I don't know who's there. There's Avatar Faceless and it's JP.
Yeah.
It's good, thank you.
That's
Yeah.
so
Try
disgusting.
to be a better person next time.
That is so gross, scary.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. You agree they need to try to be a better person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was low down shitty of you.
I didn't even go on for
Because
myself.
she eats crap all day.
It wasn't for me. It's for you.
Trying to make
Ew.
a woman who's sick upset. What is wrong with you?
Oh, God.
Yeah, and specifically
Here we go.
mentioned this is for you.
Hey,
and
what's
not
up,
give it-
Patty?
yeah. Then you're having this happen if you say that to me.
So, whatever.
Mhm.
That's not.
And, they have the most interesting, what she would call trolls I ever seen. Rev, that cough you just heard, he's had that cough over 2 years. And people have been saying, like, hey, maybe, like his haters have been saying, maybe you should get that looked at because it hasn't gone away. Shanny never brings it up. She never says, yeah, you should go to the doctor. She doesn't care about the guy. Like, seriously, he could keel over tomorrow and she wouldn't do nothing about it. But the same is said for him. I don't even know if he would know what to do if she keeled over tomorrow from, obesity. Yes, they were. Good thing that's getting rectified.
Yeah, Wendy's got a good chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
It's always solid.
It's like, what the hell is that, right? Beggars can't be
I
choosers.
mean, these are the same people crying that I'm with a child abuser and I'm enabling a child abuser. Doesn't that mean you're enabling one now?
What the hell? What the hell? So, oh, okay. So she's basically begging for money, and then when you give it to her, she slaps you in the face. Like, oh, you shouldn't have gave a child abuser and someone who's enabling a child abuser. Yeah, okay, true. But maybe people don't want to see you die. I don't know. No matter what, I've seen people be so fair to these two. And I really think that Rev needs to separate himself, no matter what. If he did what he did, if he didn't, whatever. Like I said, the 911 call stated he wasn't even in the house. I don't get it. I think he should get away, and they both need some sort of anger management, for sure.
Yeah. That's what I thought. They got nothing more to say. Jesus does not love you. My God.
Jesus does not love you.
That I shared something with you. So that's cool.
They're butthurt that you shared a meal with me.
Well, that's cool. Be mad.
Be mad that Jason wasn't selfish.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just wanted to do that just to be cruel. So be mad.
Hey, Carrie, what's up?
Be mad that you weren't allowed to be cruel.
And, you know, like I said, I will not give up hope yet. And the only reason is because of the times we've seen Rev freak out at her. Like I said, in one of the videos I'm going to show tonight, he, you know, claps back a little bit, but there's a clap, which shows me a little hope that, yeah, he could maybe get snapped out of this situation. Shanny just keeps going, well, oh, you have a family here and the kids. What are you going to do? You're just going to leave us? And yeah, because once I show Rev that there is no family dynamic here, the kids aren't coming back, you just have Shanny to take care of, and she needs to learn how to take care of herself for once in her life. I think he'll finally get it. He'll see, you know, the forest for the trees.
Hi, Sailing Mac, you sweetie baby. How are you? Thank you, GPM. That was delicious.
Yeah.
What am I? Yeah, I think I just saw a sea monster. Oh. God. Oh God, folks, please hit the like button. This is a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Devoured.
I doubt it will be the last. I currently don't have any ownership of my cooking videos. They were stolen from me. So, someone else is making money off them.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Your cooking videos.
Yep.
Do you want your
Report the treat stream, folks.
Do you want I don't care. What? Do you want
Oh,
this? Yeah, I'll take
see, it's you know, a little clap back. I don't care. There's hope in there, folks. I'm telling you, a little bit. He needs a little push, you know. I'm sorry. Avert your eyes. Right.
Meal to Jason for him to eat. He decides to share it with me, and you call it a scam.
Because the person specifically asked that it's for me and not you. The stream, the live stream, was for Shanny.
I reported you to treat stream in YouTube because I ate some food.
No, because you're a
Okay.
pig.
Okay, Jen. You go report that. Let's just see.
You can't stipulate who eats what. That's not something you can stipulate. You can try and go.
You could go report it. Someone else ate the food. They shared a meal together.
Yeah, it's not
Ban them. Ban them for sharing a meal together.
That's not the point. But you guys know that.
Go fuck themselves.
I'm done arguing with you. Bye.
Nobody. That's the thing. Nobody. That's why it's so funny. Nobody would want Rev. But the thing is, Shanny just doesn't want to share Rev. You know what I mean? So there's another video, and I also was able to get a copy of the Tento Saga. Now I want to know, you guys want me to read a little bit of the Tento Saga? Yeah, I'll do a poll. So okay, here's Rev and his Dave Thomas situation while I do the poll.
Well, this is phenomenal. Okay,
You hear that,
I come
right?
over to a 23 audience people. There's 23 audience peoples here. So this is the reason why I did it, okay? Shanny is all about teaching lessons to make you a better person. That's the main reason, okay? Yeah, that's hilarious. But anyway, I did it because the treat streams that the treat stream live streams I was doing were not for me, number one, they were for my wife. But it's teaching you a lesson, okay? Yeah, you're laughing your ass off, JPM.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I could
That's
see
who
that.
gave it. That's who gave it. Okay.
Oh,
They
right
told me to not give anything to my wife specifically. That doesn't jive with me.
Well, you know, it should jive with you. You know, people trying to show you that, like what the hell? Why you keep begging for her, but she can't do nothing for you, anything for you, anything. You know, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't be making begathon videos about getting $21 sandwiches called the Fat Bastard. If I was a fat bastard, when I'm trying to get my kids back from CPS, I don't know. It's just life choices.
Shanny, again, has taught you to be a better
Exactly.
person by teaching you an ideal in life, which is to share. You're all unrepentant, absolute reprobates. I actually said retrobate. You are reprobates that need to repent to the Lord because you show it with your behavior every day of unforgiveness, unkindness, and nothing in your heart. Now, what would Jesus have me do? I know that my wife is hungry. What would Jesus have me do? He'd say, you give her that chicken sandwich and you go out and get her a Big Mac too.
Yeah, Jesus would say, get her a chicken sandwich and get her a Big Mac as well, a large fries and a drink. Like, come on, Rev. Wow. This is Stockholm. I'm telling you, this is a version of it, for sure.
That's what Jesus would say. So you guys are punked again because you act like the devil. Shame on you.
Oh, Rev. Oh, Rev. If you only knew. Yeah, Rev doesn't get it. He doesn't understand why he's getting all this hate. So, okay. Here, I'll show you a little bit of the Tento Saga. And then I'll go into my other next video. But yeah, Revs he's not been okay, and he hasn't been okay for a long time. So I really think just, you know, hammering this home, when someone's already not okay, then there's no hope with this person that's obviously taking advantage of him. All right, I'll read a little bit. Prologue, Prelude to Agony. The President of the United States sat in the Oval Office. He studied the national security estimate laid out by the security advisor. The title of the report read, Austria is determined to dominate the world. The President's national security advisor paced. contemplating the nation's response to the rising threat. Sir, I don't see any alternative to regime change in Austria. The dictator has proven through his action that isn't willing to negotiate. And remember, like, he's probably really high and really drunk writing all this with a ghostwriter and someone else to kind of clean up the mistakes, the grammar mistakes especially. Negotiate peace with the neighbors. I fully believe that he will continue on the current course of action, eventually dominate the entire region. The advisor concluded gravely. I agree. Disappointed in the lackluster intelligence estimates leading to this current report. This man is the worst tyrant since Adolf Hitler. It's as if we gone back in time to a couple of thousand years. If unchecked, this man's plot for world domination will succeed and his disgusting ideology will rule, the president stated. So, yeah, that's that for now. Maybe I'll go back to that. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's crazy. It's some crazy stuff. So, yeah, so after all that, Shanny made a thing where she was raging about the treat stream. And not only that, she was calling upon diabetics in the group to talk about it. And me being as the resident community type 1 diabetic here since I was 10 years old, I have a good opinion on it. But here, we will get to that. Thanks for all you hanging out.
Need to educate stupid people. So, I guess I'll start this by educating stupid people. So, I didn't cause this. It's not nothing to do with me, really, at the end of the day. It's just how stupid people are, or cold. I don't know which one it is. I'd rather think of them as stupid than cold. So, if you didn't hear, someone got Wendy's meal for Jason, and Jason, split it in half for me to eat, because we don't really have that much food in the house.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why.
We split and ate it together. So, the person who gave the food got mad about it because apparently they put a little comment down saying don't share it with Shannon. So. She could lose a few meals.
Yeah, meaning that, like, you could take a break. And if you would be a diabetic at all, you would be what they would call a type 2 diabetic. That's when you eat so much, your obesity gives you diabetes. A little different than the type I have, which is insulin-based, where I do have to have my meals. A lot different. There's needles versus a pill that you can take. And yeah, you can delay your meals when you're that type. Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Shanny gives her medical advice.
Let me point this out. I've been losing a lot of weight lately.
Bullshit.
And the doctors don't know why. But also these same people, they like to peg me as having diabetes. So
it's a joke, Shanny.
You're telling me you think I have diabetes, and you're telling me that I need to skip meals?
And yes, for anyone new, Shanny does do that. She takes statements, no matter if they're months or years apart, and she'll put them together and be like, wow, you're such a horrible person. Another type of manipulation for sure. But yes, she does do that, and definitely watch out for more.
Diabetes? Do you know anything about diabetes?
Yes, I do. 30 years
You
experience.
do realize that skipping a meal if you have diabetes can be life-threatening, right?
Lots of soap.
Like, someone's blood sugar could go super low and they could fucking die. I'm sure there's a lot of people who have had diabetes who can tell you The worst thing you could do if you have diabetes is skip a meal. Because your blood sugar will either go really high or really low, and you could go into a coma and die.
And again, she's talking about a type 1 diabetes versus type 2. Whereas if she did have a type 2, she's not taking insulin for it. She's not testing her blood sugar. So obviously it was a joke because she doesn't have it. But she just doesn't care about that. She's going to take it and run with that and make you feel like an awful person. Because, God forbid that, you say a comment to Shanny. Oh no.
From that. But, having them saying I have diabetes and I can use a couple skip meals for my diabetes, it's obvious their ignorance to what diabetes is and how dangerous skipping a meal with diabetes would be.
Don't you love that? Rev gets a meal and Shanny says, you better split that with me because everyone thinks I have diabetes, and if I don't eat it, I'm going to die. And Rev's just like, okay, without being like, no, that makes no sense because you don't have it. It was a joke. But keep running with it.
So, okay. So let me get this straight. Either A, you're ignorant to what diabetes is and what can make it worse, or B, you think I have diabetes and you know about skipping meals can cause death and you want me to die. So which one is it? Miss, I'm a good person. Which one is it? Just wondering. See, this is the reason why a lot of people hate me.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been at like 60, 50, 40. Yeah, you feel like you're not even here anymore. So I hear you on that, Brett. And it's like I said, there's a big difference between like the type that people were talking about with her. Diabetes from obesity, which she probably would still only need to take a pill to fix. Unless she ignored that, then she has to be on straight insulin.
Because I call them out on their bullshit. I call them out on their evil tendencies. And I correct it by actually giving proper education. No. I did not get my blood work to say I had diabetes. I'm just saying what other people say I have.
Oh, okay. So that's how you're going to do things. Like, no, I don't have that. My blood work doesn't say I have that. I'm just saying what people saying. How can they say that? I need to eat Rev's food. Don't you understand? It's such manipulation. It's like, really, once you break all her bullshit down, you see, like, this is ridiculous. She just wants his food. That's all this is.
So, yeah. Telling someone who you think have diabetes they should skip their meals is incredibly dangerous.
But you don't.
And you're going to kill someone someday by that. And it'll be your fault for giving such bad information out to someone and try to guilt someone into not eating.
All right. If somebody already has a disease, don't listen to people on the internet that tell you to do otherwise. I think most people get that, Shanny.
When they should. So their blood levels are stabilized.
So funny.
I'm just saying, I'm just really sick of stupid, ignorant people in this world.
Same here.
And not only are they stupid and ignorant, but they're mean-spirited at the same time. So you got stupid, ignorance, and mean-spirited arrogance within this massive amount of people, instead of looking that other people are watching you say these things to someone, and it's not a good look. Like, you could go say whatever you want to me. You're still attacking me at the end of the day. You're still making yourself look bad by attacking me. You think just
No, no one's doing anything. Like what I do here, I make some stupid jokes, but I ultimately show your video. I let you speak for yourself, Shanny and Rev. That's what you guys don't understand. I'm not giving an opinion to what you're doing. I'm showing your video, and people are making their own making up their own minds and making their own judgments on what you are doing. I am not persuading any opinion either way. I say some things and then people are like, oh wow, that's disgusting. It's really you ultimately all the time.
by attacking me, other people are gonna look at you as a good person? No, not even close. They're gonna look at you as someone who likes to attack others based on what they think is wrong with them medically.
But it's not, you don't have diabetes though.
Yeah, the hay fever is a little...
She claims it's from being from the South, but I've never heard anyone talk like her before. I think it's just laziness.
better today. Please stop telling me what the fuck to do with my goddamn body. But,
And again, hopefully when she tries to go to CPS in a week or two to try to get her kids back, and they say, well, you haven't really been progressing. We watch your videos and you're just sitting there just talking bullshit. We don't see a reason why you should. Maybe they'll snap her out of it, but I don't know. Like, I feel a lot of this is just for views.
you could cut out some calories. How many calories do you think I should cut out, huh?
1,000.
Since you know my diet so well. No.
Nope.
Fucking idiots.
Hey, she's probably about 600 pounds, maybe 650. If she would cut out, if she ate only 1,200 calories a day for a month, she probably would start seeing some sort of change. But then there's also exercise, vitamins really help. There's a lot you can do to slowly get back into it. But she's in the damn bed all day. She's another bed person. Got
I
bed
know, right?
sores.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I probably consumed less calories today than most of you people here. Just to be honest.
Yeah, because you're poor. You did that. Not by choice.
You know.
I mean, I'll say this. If she really was that poor and they were going to food pantries, eating whatever they got, cleaning up the house, so when CPS does come back, they have something presentable, then I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe you do want change in your life. But until she even tries, until there's any growth at all, nothing's going to happen. I mean, I hope nothing happens because Shanny hasn't done anything. And it's not only that, I'm sure those kids are going to have to be on medication from what they've seen. I'm sure, and making sure they go to school, eating right, brushing teeth, going, bathing properly, all this stuff that she just doesn't have time for.
Well, thank you,
Yep.
Free and Little Fancy, for that. Gas Mask says Jason looks so handsome. He is.
My God.
No, he's not.
Thank you.
He is. He's my rock. And he's there for me no matter what.
I love you.
I love you.
You just don't know
You
what
know.
love is.
We just love each other unconditionally no matter what happens. And that's how it's gonna be. Hi, Charlie.
I mean, Shanny's going to hold on to Rev as tight as possible. Because as a mental standpoint, it's all she literally does have left. And she knows it. You know, after those kids are gone, after Rev, she has literally nothing. No parents. You know, she has her siblings, but she's burned those bridges a long time ago.
How are you? But telling someone who you think has diabetes they should cut out meals, let me just send this, is incredibly stupid and dangerous, and you could possibly kill someone. I suggest you look it up, how dangerous it is to
That's just karma there, Carrie.
stop eating when you have diabetes. Just see what happens. Just research and educate yourself for once before you open your mouth and look incredibly dumb.
And you know, Carrie, that sucks for those boys that they had to live like that. You know, closed-minded, some people say, or just not knowing the world besides their mom and the mom's boyfriend, and not knowing that there's good people in all shapes and colors and all, you know what I mean? And now look, now they're getting treated properly. Maybe that will open their eyes to, oh my God, I'm sure my mom was wrong about a lot of other things too.
I just... It's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard, is telling someone they think is diabetic they should skip meals. It's either you're being really stupid or you're purposely being malicious and wanting to kill someone. I don't know which one it is. That's for you to know what your intentions are, but frankly...
Did you guys find it interesting that she can spin this into so many narratives, but she has shit to say about those kids and how they lived and how she treated them and their schooling and anything like that? Medications, getting doctor visits. She has nothing to say about that, but she's going to tell you for 25 minutes that, you know, you insinuate that she has type 2 diabetes, and how dare you?
Frankly, I really wouldn't want to have anything to do with someone who is either that ignorant or that cruel to someone who they think has diabetes. Sorry. Simple as that. Like, there's been patients of mine that I've taken care of where I had to persuade them. I couldn't force them, but I had to persuade them to eat because their blood sugar was dropped.
And, you know, it's like, these are learned behaviors. If anything those kids would ever say, it really wouldn't be their fault. It would be what they learned from these two morons. But, you know, so I don't blame children, you know, because learned behaviors can be learned the better way. You know what I mean?
Dropping.
The right way.
Thank you. Very dangerous. Yeah.
Brett, especially not love for, you know, you do this and I love you, but if you don't do that, I don't love you. You know, they're learning love through not manipulation.
Dangerous. So stop doing that to people over the internet because you think you know it all, when the fact is you can't go and watch someone on video, hear someone else's opinion on that person, and then expect to think that you know all about them. You don't. You're literally listening to rumors and gossip.
Once again, I'll reiterate, I make some dumb jokes. You guys laugh, you hit the like, and we have fun. We talk about it. But mostly you guys watch the videos. You make up your own mind about what this person's saying. There is no rumors and gossip. It literally is her video being shown through this way. And I don't say, like, I'll say my opinion. You guys have your own. So yeah, no one's forcing nothing on anybody. It's her words. Hey, take a breath there, Shanny. It's hard to sit there and do
I don't
nothing.
need to prove anything about my medical history.
Oh, that's cool, Carrie.
Those people.
You know I have a right to privacy anyway. Well, both hyper and hypoglycemic are bad. Yeah, exactly. But you said you don't have it, so you don't need to eat. No.
Who did? Well, it was Rev, but when the 911 call happened, they said that Rev left the house. So it's really hard to figure out. I believe that both of them were mutually involved. The kids haven't came forward yet. We were waiting to see if they ever do and say that they were both involved, because last time it was Shanny hitting Rev and she went to jail. This time it's Rev was watching a video and he ran into the younger one's room and kicked him in the ribs. So I don't know, but I can only guess that both of them had something to do with it.
I do need to eat. I am a human. I do have energy, and I do bleed between my legs.
Yeah.
The fact that people are trying to force me to be anorexic is pretty fucked up. Sorry. That's pretty fucked up.
Right? Streams our business. I have a right to privacy, but I'm going to tell you
Trying
everything.
to force someone to be anorexic because they don't like how their particular body looks. That fat shaming, that shaming someone about how their body looks. When they
Nobody is doing that. They're shaming you for starving Rev. They're shaming you because you could probably go downstairs and get a damn bowl of cereal. I'm sure you got a bowl of cereal. Or you're going to have to cereal and water it.
They don't even know the details of what's going on with their body. You know, people who are bigger, they may have a hormonal imbalance. It may not have anything to do with food, but most people are so fucking ignorant about that they think it's just about food because they're fucking ignorant idiots.
Well, let's see. Why would we think it's about food? Because A, Rev was... you were making him simp for it, right? For 2 days. And B, once you got it, they said, this is for him to eat, not you. And you immediately be like, well, I'll eat these and everything. And the nuggets and all this and stuff. And then he say, thank you, Jesus, when you gave him a drink. And can I have some more, please, Mom? That's who he reminds me of from that movie. The kid with the bowl. Please, can I have more porridge?
Thank you, Charlie. And there's places where you can go and talk because you're not welcome here, so...
Yeah,
Toodles.
like here.
There's places for Jason to go to eat. Are you eating right now?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he's
Barely.
eating right now, you idiots.
I'm eating cereal right now. Yep.
All right, but well, look at that. I didn't even watch this. Is she naked? Probably, unfortunately, Carrie, under them sheets. Ugh. Hasn't showered in like a week and a half. No air conditioning. 90-degree heat. Got fans doing their best to bring the smell down, and she's just laying there. And what did I say? That one of them is probably eating cereal. Yeah, you know why Rev has to eat cereal? Because she ate most of the meal that was for him. Awful.
Get my greens. Thank you very much.
Oh, honey, no, you're not supposed to eat that. I'm supposed to eat it all.
What?
That's supposed to be my food, don't you know? I'm supposed to eat it all.
Understood.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But he...
There, I
Ugh.
threw them a little...
But this has happened before. She would say her table scraps. I'm throwing my table scraps to Rev. It was a big joke. I like that she's trying to like convince new people that wasn't true. She said that and did that.
fucking bone. Maybe they'll nibble on it for a little bit and not realize what
Ew.
fucking sarcasm is.
I could tell you about a certain individual.
Huh.
He's going to talk
Yeah.
to the person that donated on the phone about it.
Before. You watched it
Ooh.
before earlier.
Believe that?
Ooh.
No. You want to keep food from Shanny, I'll give it all to her.
What a stupid idiot.
You should have not said that, and then I would have just probably eaten the meal on my own.
I mean, Rev has already stated that he would take the rap for things. You know? There's nothing in my mind that tells me that Shanny didn't hit her kid, and she made Rev take the rap for it because he would. Because obviously, what I've expressed tonight, the man is mentally ill, and he really needs some help for that. And then maybe with some help and the right medication, he learns that he doesn't have to take this. Or on the other side of the coin, he did do that on her orders. And he still realizes he can make amends with that. He made a mistake and doesn't have to still deal with this. Either way, this is too much for Rev to live. I'd be
Depending
out.
on what happened with Shanny.
It's the most stupidest thing to bitch and complain about and try to make someone look evil is a man and wife sharing a meal.
Ridiculous.
A man and a wife sharing a meal and they're trying to make it into a big controversy. That's how fucking lame and stupid they are.
Well, there was a video her mom did. It's on my channel. I might do it again. Where her own mother, when she was alive, she said that her daughter Shanny here used to get off on drama, negative or positive. You're looking at this like, this is horrible. You're getting the Shanny effect, Nora. But to Shanny, she doesn't get that effect. All she gets is the high of attention, which is a whole different thing. So everyone else is seeing how disgusting it is, but she's getting high off of just getting an attention in the first place.
Well, I decided this. Do you want me to address anything? Or no?
No, it's okay. I don't need to fucking explain it. I'm just saying it's incredibly dangerous
Yeah.
to tell someone who they think has diabetes they should skip meals.
Shih Tzu.
That's definitely.
They're gonna fucking kill someone that way.
Or Shanny would be like a Shar-Pei, one of those like fat chubby dogs.
Yep, easy.
Has nothing to do with me at the end of the day. I'm thinking about people who actually do have diabetes and hear shit like that and think it's
Oh.
okay.
Please don't think of me. I don't need you. You'll make that association look bad.
Like, the ignorance of people. The ignorance of people. Telling me that I shouldn't
Right,
eat.
exactly. All I know is if you have CPS, Child Protective Services, take your children, you don't go on live stream and begging for a $21 sandwich because you're showing you can't feed yourselves, let alone feed two hungry children, hungry growing children that eat a lot. It's because they don't have ABT anymore.
Imagine if someone was that abusive to you. Because that is abuse.
Yeah, no AC.
Period.
Yeah, period. You know what? I could play this game. Imagine a piece of crap that gets an EBT for their children and spends it all in a week or two thinking that, hey, might as well get it before it's gone. Imagine that. Period. Right? Period. Oh, thank you. But seriously, such bullcrap. You didn't give a shit about those kids. You took all their EBT money, Shanny. You're awful.
That's abusive, is not having someone eat. Telling someone they shouldn't eat. Forcing someone to not eat. It's abusive.
Yeah.
Same
So
here.
you can go look abusive to people. That's cool. That'll look real cool on you. You know? You could go look that way to people. I'm just sheerly shocked by the sheer ignorance of a so-called community that's filled with doctors, nurses, and scientists.
All right. I'm not a doctor or a scientist or anything. I don't know where she's going with that. But again, it's the internet. Don't take what anybody says for, church, as they say. Make up your mind about people, but still, you don't have diabetes. So I don't know why you keep going with this. Where's the, I think Rev needs counseling. He's such a bad man. He needs some anger management classes, something, SSRI. Maybe Shane needs an SSRI. No, she's diabetes.
Huh.
I'm just kind of shocked at the stupidity. And it just makes me realize no wonder our medical field is shit. And our science field is shit. Because most of the people from the medical and science field are giving bad information to people over the internet. Because
Okay, so in case you guys didn't know, every medical and all the medical professionals in the world watch Shanny for Christ, and they tell her not to eat because she has diabetes, and that's why our healthcare is going down in America, because they're all watching Shanny telling her not to eat. You guys hearing this, or is it just it's fucking crazy?
Because they don't like them.
What a psycho.
That's some petty ass shit there. That's some dumbass fucking shit. That's some childish fucking shit. And not only that, but it goes completely against your Hippocratic oath.
Uh-oh, your
that
Hippocratic
you took.
oath.
You think just because you're on the internet, your Hippocratic oath goes out the door? No. Or do you have no honor or sincerity to you? I don't know. Which one is it? See, I know exactly why people don't like me. Because I tell them how it is.
No, because you're a child
straightforward. And I don't care if they get mad at me for it. Because I'd rather have people properly educated when it comes to dealing with people with diabetes.
Oh God! Stop! Because I'm a diabetic, and as a diabetic, I'll speak for the other diabetics, type 1s. Stop it! This is bullcrap. Stop it! Worry about you and the mess that you're in. Worry about not getting your kids back, because instead of making better and taking a break from the internet, you keep making stupid video after stupid video after stupid video. And really, at this point, I cannot foresee CPS even having you visit them without it being supervised. You are a nutcase. For real. You are a nutcase. Like, I've met some nutcases before, but you really take the cake. I don't know if this is just denial that you're pushing on other people. You want to make a fight, but you don't want to talk about your personal issues with losing your children and possibly allegedly hitting them. So you're doing this diabetic stuff. It's pissing me off because I actually am one. And as a diabetic, I find what you're saying like repulsive. Worry about you for once in your fat life.
Then putting it out there that it's okay to skip meals if you're diabetic. No, you should not skip meals if you're diabetic. That's incredibly dangerous. Do not listen to these insane, ignorant people. Do not listen to them. You could kill yourself by doing it. You could go into a coma. Your blood sugar can drop tremendously real fucking fast. Like, I had gestational diabetes. I know how it feels to have diabetes. In case you don't know what gestational diabetes, it's diabetes caused by pregnancy.
Okay, yeah, when you were pregnant. Different than what people like me or Brett have. So stop putting us into the same category as you. You know, and if you had diabetes today, like I said, it'd be from obesity. But yeah, and Brett, even if she did have that, she can go to a doctor and get certain meals, like those boost meals, sent to her for free from the insurance, just to make sure that this wouldn't even happen. She wouldn't have to e-bag.
Hormones in pregnancy can cause diabetes. I had it twice. In both pregnancies. They told me it was going to happen in my other pregnancy.
Yes, they do.
You know, you most likely, your next pregnancy, you're going to have it again.
CPS is not only knows of this channel and her other channel, but they get sent the videos.
I'm like, yeah, I know. You know, so while I was pregnant, I went on a diabetic diet. I pretty much still eat that way. Because I really do like the diabetic diet.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're poor,
But you see what she tries to do, Brett. She tries to get the diabetic community all riled up because people are telling her she's obese and she could afford to miss a few meals because of her size and girth, and compared to the size and girth of her boyfriend right there.
though, it makes it a lot more tougher. Just to make a point. Do you know a piece of bread has more carbs than a Snickers bar? A piece of bread is worse for your blood sugar than a Snickers bar.
Yeah,
That's
why
what I'm
is
trying
that
to
shit?
say. It's got more of a glucose count.
No, you're talking about complex carbohydrates. Jeez.
How am I feeling? Not good. Very low energy today.
I could see that.
But have a migraine, to tell you the truth, and going through countless hot flashes and cold flashes. So I could do better. Anyway, I could be better. There's no way I can be better right now, though. Because I have to go through the hormonal change of the month.
Ugh. Nasty.
I hate being a woman for that reason. But despite that, and my cycle, yeah, please stop telling people
I can't
you
eat
think
that.
have diabetes that they should skip meals. Especially when you're from a...
All right, well, stop telling people who think they have diabetes. So, do you have it or not? And it's definitely type 2. But just come out with it. I bet she does have some level of it because she goes up and down so fast.
A community full of doctors, nurses, and scientists. Please stop putting that ignorant shit out there. This is a little Shanny PSA. If you're diabetic, please don't skip your meals. Please eat every single meal. It is important to maintain your blood sugar levels.
I know, right? Oh, my period. What's up? Right?
It is extremely dangerous and you could kill yourself.
It's like TMI.
But I figure most of you would know that. But some people don't. So please stop being ignorant.
Why does she care more about being called something than what Rev did? Or what maybe she did? Or just even an explanation? I just been waiting patiently for the past couple of weeks to hear any other remorse. And aside from 5-10 minutes of some crying and then stopping, that's the most I've heard. She doesn't bring anything up until somebody else brings it up.
That's dangerous ignorance.
She really is giving up on them.
Actually, yeah. Malicious.
No, bread is not a good... You will not... It's not in the diabetic diet, is bread. Dude, it's not.
Glycemic index is off the chart.
It's not. The glycemic index on wheat bread is horrible.
Oh, it's real bad.
It's horrible.
Yeah, but you'll eat it.
I think you're killing diabetics.
I know, right? It's like, you gotta look into this stuff before you say something. Like, everyone needs to start looking into stuff before they say something. Because you're telling someone who knows better that they should do something incredibly stupid and dangerous, and it's like... I mean, I'm not diabetic, but if I was...
Well, then,
I
come
definitely would say how stupid it is. And saying it over online, I'm definitely gonna say how stupid it is, because I don't want people to get in harm's way thinking they can fast when they have diabetes.
No one's thinking that.
No,
Yeah.
Snickers aren't
He did say that, and then she tried to deny it. That's why she never was able to say goodbye to them when they passed.
good. I'm just saying that the glycemic index on wheat bread is higher than a Snickers bar. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm not telling you to eat Snickers instead of fucking bread.
that's what it sounds like.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying how bad bread is on the glycemic index.
She's also higher than a Snickers bar.
Thank
She
you,
is.
Ashley. No, it's not. It's not. Like, you can use cheese or eggs for a bread. You can make, what is it, cloud bread? And it's with eggs. It's kind of like a souffle almost, how it's made.
I wish Shanny would make her cooking videos again. Those were interesting.
But it's made with eggs, and you can use it like a sandwich. If you want a sandwich, instead of, you know, the wheat. But I just want to put that PSA out
Yeah, everybody, you know, if you want some good weight advice, take it from a 600-pound woman.
there for people.
That's a good snack.
Why don't you, Ashley, why don't you DM me and I'll put it in there in the DM, or I'll DM you, either way.
Ew. You know what? Maybe you guys are right. Maybe she doesn't have clothes on. What the hell? That grosses me out that she, like records, does these videos just nude with just a sheet on or a curtain on. Gross.
My ex-brother-in-law would have my sister make a, sorry about that, make an almost keto type bread. He was born diabetic. Yeah, exactly.
Keto.
Like, I'm not dealing
She is
with
an
people
enigma.
who are gonna put people in harm's way, and I certainly have to say something if they're gonna put people in harm's way, even if it was an insult toward me. It doesn't matter. It's still, like, there's people who listen to that stuff, and I don't want them, like, hurt because of people's stupid, mean ignorance over the internet. Like, I think what it is people don't understand how...
I mean, all those times that she was live streaming and she could have just turned it off and gave the kids a meal or spent more time with them. You know, she should look back and regret not being able to change that, but it just looks like she's just doing nothing. She really is the laziest person, and I hope those kids don't see these videos, because I'd be really angry, and I would be like, why am I not being mentioned at all after dealing with this?
How powerful words can actually be, and they can be very powerful. And to tell someone to do something dangerous is not a good thing. You know, it's not. Like, quit the shit with me. I don't do anything with anyone. I just try to live my life and be me. Anyway, peace and Maranatha, people.
Whoa, we got a pizza marinara.
I'm heading off.
It's been a while.
Probably gonna go to sleep. I'll get a hold of you right away, Ashley. Alright, I'll see you when I see you. I love you guys. Thank you for listening.
She's so high. All right. Well, on that note, I guess I will end it for tonight. She's something else, man. She is something else. She's such a liar. She's eating on a diabetic diet. Yeah, exactly. She would be getting in a lot less portions. I used to do this. I used to be on a diabetic diet, and she'll tell you about that she took care of old people. Yeah, Shanny's just a well of useless knowledge that's all a lie. But I still think that Rev needs to try to work out a way to get out of there. You know, like I said, I'll never make excuses for the man, but if he really can't control himself, he should not be in that environment. And that's kind of where I'm going to leave it tonight. Thank you all for being here. Like, sub. Thank you to new members and new people. And that's it. We have fun here. We have a little fun. We talk. It's a good community, and I really love it. So thank you guys for making this an amazing community. And that's it. I will catch you all on the next video. Have a good night. Be safe, everybody. And that's it. Have a good one, guys.